My mom and dad split up by the time I was 3, and from there on, I've had a dysfunctional family. Many men coming into my life, all of which were alcoholics, drug addicts, abusive. I've seen my mom get beat several times, seen her take Prozac and OD on it to have the ambulance come. I've seen my Christmas tree thrown out my front door in 2 feet of snow. I remember going to sleep, trying to do a normal life for school, and I wouldn't know what to expect, and I stayed up many nights to try to protect my mom. Life for me was out of control. My mom was abusive to me. I would come home, go to sleep, take care of my brother and sisters after school the best I could, try to have a normal life. But nightlife kicks in at that point. So my mom took a lot of stuff out on me, and she took those pills in front of me. And so when I saw her take those pills, I didn't know what to do. I think I was 11 years old. I just had a tattoo. I started doing methamphetamines, marijuana, drinking. I was babysitting for basically sex and drugs for my mom and her friends, and I would babysit and they'd go out on drinking benders. I had a hard time relating and fitting in. I found myself always being the daredevil to win acceptance, and all my learning of relationships in schools were dysfunctional. Going through life, I felt already abandoned, and felt abandoned from my mother's actions, the men in her life. I felt like there was something wrong with me. Maybe I was a part of these things, trying to do the adult things that never satisfied me. I had left my mother when I was 16 and ran away from her because I was beaten, and I hit her one time in self-defense from being woken up and getting beat by my mother, and I couldn't handle that no more. All those years of doing that. And so I lived 2 years away from my mother while my mother was in Minnesota. I got a call when I was 18 years old from Ramsey County Morgue telling me that my mother is dead and in the morgue. What do you want me to do? How do you take care of all your life and then have your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa? How do you have all that stuff taken away from you and know how to handle it? It's a part of redemption how God found me. God came into my life through this family that I had met their daughter on the freeway while driving. My mindset changed as I was going to this church and seeing these people live their life and have this God thing going on. All I knew is that I wanted more of it. And so God started doing a lot of things in my life. And shortly after meeting this gal, the relationship ended. And along with that relationship ending, the parents ended as well. And I found myself alone again. But I felt that I needed to be at church, that there was something there. And I found myself on Christmas Day at New Hope Church, all alone in the back of the church crying. I'm 18 years old. I just lost my mom to suicide, all these things. And I just felt like that's where I needed to be. And from that time at church there, God brought in certain people into my life. And he started showing me and bringing these people in that there was something different that I have never seen before. God allowed everything to happen for a reason, because that's what it took for me to have a personal relationship with him. My life now is a million miles away from where I grew up and the way I grew up. God has done something so miraculous with me that if it was not for him calling me, finding me, saving me, I would not be here today. I am truly blessed to be here today. Show me your friends and I'll show you your destination. I'll show you your destiny. If you're around people that are succeeding, you're gonna succeed. My advice is to get plugged in where God is already working. You can never go wrong. It is my firm belief that if you're in a position where I was when I was 18, lost and lonely, that there is a God out there that loves you, that is a best father, that will never leave you or forsake you. And the more that you grow in his word and get around people that love you and want to invest in you, and you might not have people that want to love you and invest in you, but you still have God. And that's a personal relationship. God wants you to trust him, obey him, love him. And when you do that, he gives you abundance. You are not put on this earth to go through it alone.